Welcome back, everybody, to Empyrion Galactic Survival Project Eden on the hardest settings. I'm an old guy gaming, and we are back and going to have some fun here in Project Eden. Okay, so there's a few things I want to accomplish in this episode. The first thing I will let you know is that I put the prefab Tier 2 jet in the factory, and we got about 16 minutes left on that, and we're going to spawn this in. Then we're going to hop in it. Actually, we'll probably dock it to our capital vessel, and then we're going to head over to a different system and pop some drones so we can get back to neutral status with the Polaris so we can start doing their quests again. Okay, I've been to the moon a couple of times now, back to the moon a couple of times, our moon, and I'm just not seeing any more drones over there. I don't know what the hell's wrong with them, but they're not spawning, so we're gonna have to go back. I mean, we could go back to Tosdra. Or, you know what we could do? We could jump to this. What is this? This is a dead planet, too. I hate dead planets. I'm just, going to throw that out there. We could jump back to here, and, there's two moons we could check out here in this, I guess you call that Akram, just to pop some drones, or we could go back to Tosdra and pop some drones there, too. In fact, there's some salvage we could do in Tosdra, too. There's still, all those ships in the minefield that we could get some stuff off of. So, I don't know, maybe it would make more sense to go to Tosdra. Or we could stop here, just do a couple of sweeps of the moons, and then hop over to Tosdra. Maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe that's what we'll do. So that's kind of the plan for this episode. The first thing I want to show you guys, though, is we have a bountiful harvest. Every single crop in our greenhouse is ripe and ready for us to pick. And this is just a wonderful, beautiful sight. We have the foods. We have the food, you guys. Awesome. So let's do it. Let's pick this stuff. And we're going to, oh, you know what I should do? I should go ahead and connect to the input refrigerator. So that way the stuff goes directly in there. And then we'll start making some food here. This is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now, I haven't actually played Empyrion at all since last Sunday. It's Saturday afternoon, the following Saturday afternoon, because the Fun Pimps came out with Alpha 18 of 7 Days to Die, so I've been doing a lot of 7 Days to Die videos. So I have to kind of get my head back into Empyrion here because I'm kind of in 7 Days to Die mode at the moment. But I have several episodes, of course, recorded of this, and so we're ahead of the game, so I could afford to do that in terms of keeping the series coming out with consistent videos. Which, by the way, I do have an announcement that I want to make. And I think I'm going to actually make just a really short, like channel announcement update video and post it probably tomorrow. But I'm going to actually be gone for about a week and a half. I'm going to Vegas on a business trip, and then after the business trip, I'm going to stay there for a few more days and just have like a little mini vacation with my wife. So I won't be back till October 23rd from that trip. In the meanwhile, I will have more videos coming out because I have several, that are pre-recorded and scheduled, but I don't think I'm going to be able to keep, putting out one video a day for that whole time. So probably towards the end of that time that I'm gone, there may be a couple of days with no videos released. But don't worry, when I get back, on the 23rd, we'll jump right back in and keep cranking them out for you guys. So I just want to let you know that so you weren't wondering, oh, what the hell happened? Roll Guy's not putting any more videos out. I do try to put out at least one video a day between, my two Empyrion series that I have going on and now the new 7 Days to Die series. I do try to do that, and, when I'm on my normal schedule, I usually can, but sometimes I have to go on these business trips. Excuse me, and when that happens, there's usually can be a little bit of a break in between the releases. So anyway, just letting you guys know that, and yeah, we'll go from there. So I might be able to, depending upon how many episodes we can get recorded this weekend. I'm not going to have a lot of time tomorrow because I've got some real life stuff I got to do tomorrow to prepare for the trip and whatnot. So it'll be close, but there probably will be a couple of days towards the end where there won't be anything coming out. So just be aware of that. Okay, so we picked a whole crap ton of crops. And wait a minute. Where are they all at? Wait, didn't I connect to this? I guess I didn't. I thought I had... Oh, on it. Okay. I thought I had connected to this. Let's put all this stuff in here. Okay. So, I have made pretty much almost like one of everything, just for the hell of it. You know, because I could, right? But our main focus, of course, is going to be rations. So let's queue up a stack of those. And I might make a couple other items too. Like, I mean, dino stew and pizza, those are good base items, you know, to have in your base just to eat. Whereas, of course, we want to really save the rations for when we're out and about. So maybe we'll queue up a few more of those too. And yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, so food is going good, going strong. Very happy that we've got lots of food now. All right, guys, so let's see. Two things about the comments that you guys have left recently. One of you told me or pointed out to me that I could make purified water in the normal construction, normal constructor. And obviously it's right there in front of my face, but for whatever reason, in my old guy brain here, I was thinking that we can only make that in the, the little portable condenser doohickeys that I have outside. So thank you, whoever pointed that out to me. I'm sorry, I apologize. I can't remember who it was, because I've got about, 4 or 5 of you that leave regular comments, which I super appreciate. I really love that you guys do that. It helps the channel out, and it's fun to interact with you. And, case in point, I learned stuff from you guys too. So I really appreciate you guys doing that. But yeah, we can make the purified water in here, so we don't even have to worry about those, those guys outside. On the other hand, well, yeah, I guess the one advantage to these guys out here, though, is they don't use base power. Not that that's really an issue for us, because we've got an abundant amount of power, at least right now. But, they do require fuel, so I guess it's one way or the other you're paying for it, right? So let's just grab these. What I might end up doing, though, is I'll let these run out, and then I may not use those anymore, and we'll just use the normal constructor for the water. Because we need the purified water for, to make rations, and maybe a couple other food items, too. So it's something that we have to continually, be manufacturing as we go along here. Looks like I need to make a couple of more charges. Multi-charges. So let's queue up 2 of those. What's the output on that? 3. So that'll give us 6. Yeah, let's do 9. Okay, so we'll get that going there. And all right, so the other thing that was pointed out to me in the comments was that I didn't quite build this little hovercraft correctly, and we have some extensions that are not actually connected. So basically, all of these here in the front are not connected, and the ones along the top here are not connected. So let's see if we can fix that right now. So we're going to need, in order to fix that, I guess we're gonna need some more extensions. We don't really need a whole bunch more, because I'm just gonna kind of bridge this over. So to do that, I'm gonna want 3 for there, and then that'll fix that. So we'll need 6, because we have to do it on both sides. And then to fix this, we're gonna want probably 8. Well, no, it depends on how I do that. What I'm thinking of is, let's pull this up here. Turn the light on. Right, so that gives us 3 there. So what we could do to make this work, think. What if we put, say, this guy here, and then we put that guy there, and then maybe this guy here. There. Still gives it a little bit of a, a little bit of shape, so it's not just one straight line. And we don't even really necessarily have to do that all the way across. We could just do it in front, because, that connects everything. Okay, so yeah, let's go with that. You know what? And the thing is, guys, I might not even use this thing anymore. I might not use it anymore, so I don't want to spend a lot of time on it. But let's make it so it's right. So okay, we're gonna need 1, 2 for there, and why is that one missing? We're gonna need 3 for there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-ish, something like that. I might not have quite counted that correctly, but close enough. Do we have any already in our storage? Output, general, or overflow? No, we do not. So we're going to have to make those. Instructor. So we will make, what is this, a hover vessel? Yeah, so we'll make, let's just queue up 5 in there. Excuse me. And we'll queue up 5 in this one. Make a couple extra just in case I miscounted. Alright. So we'll get that fixed, and then how much time we have left on our little jet? So 5 minutes, okay. So by the time we have this thing fixed up, the jet should be ready for us to spawn in. One thing I do want to do, we should maybe look at least putting a few more guns on the thing. So let's go to small vessel. We can make rocket launchers now. You know, we could actually do homing. Let's look at our our skill tree here. Small vessel. How many points we have? 69 points. Yeah, you know what? Let's do homing, because homing is just so much easier to use. And then I'm going to make, hopefully I've got everything I need to do this. I'm going to make, no, I don't. Shit. Well, it's Ascosium. Alright, well, let's just make 2 normals then. There, we'll make both of those in here. And then I'm going to make a couple more Gatlings in here. Because that ship comes with 2, but I want to have 4. And then let's queue up some ammo. See, that'll give us 1,000, 2,000. Yeah, let's queue up some ammo in the small constructor there. We're also going to need to make some rockets as well. So let's do those in here. That's an output count of 6, so that gives us 120. Okay. Now, let's grab out of the output box these guys here, and let's go fix that hovercraft. So we were going with this. Okay, so that gets the top row connected, and then to get the front connected, do we have in one of our new, well, doesn't matter. This is all we can use with when we're using these guys, the extensions. Is there anything that would fit halfway decently in there? Yeah, see, we're gonna have this gap here from the cockpit. Yeah, you know what, guys? I don't think I want to waste a lot of brain power on this. It's just not that important because we're not going to be using it that much, if at all, anymore. So we could bring that down to there, and then we could either do the ramp tip or this little... No, that doesn't work. Let's, wait a minute. Okay, I guess... We can't really put, like, a real flat one there, can we? Because we're limited to what we can use with this. So I think what we'll do instead is pull this back out. And we could... I don't have the symmetry plane on purpose, by the way, because I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do this. We could do this. I just don't like that, though. What if we just do this and call it good? I know that looks pretty janky, but I don't care. I just want it to be functional. That's all that matters right now. Especially for something we're probably not gonna drive anymore anyway. I might take it out another time to get more wood. We'll see. But at least we can say that we did it right. Maybe not real sexy, but yeah, at least we did it right. So, okay, how many more of these extensions do we have left? We've got 3 more left. What if we do this? I don't know, just to kind of bridge that, I guess. All right. That'll have to do. That'll have to do. We're not going to spend any more time on it. But we did fix it. So now we should have all of these extensions contributing to our capacity there. Are we ready to go on our capital vessel? Let's take a look and see where we're at with that. Warp shuttle. We got lots of oxygen. We got 209 fuel packs. We got some extra cores. And we got 1,500 thingamadoodles of ammo. So yeah, I think we're in good shape there. Do we want to take the miner with us or not for this trip? I think we probably should, just in case, you know, we come across something that we want to use it for. All right, good. The jet is finished. So let's go ahead and turn this the other direction so we can get the camo miner mounted up. There we go. I think I've got this ready to go too, in terms of supplying it all. So we've got a little bit of ammo in there, we've got a little bit of fuel, and we got some oxygen. Yeah, that's good. Oh, I forgot to lower the... Come on. Why are my... Oh. I'm such a noob. I couldn't figure out why I was drifting. Because you didn't have your thrusters on. None of that stuff's automated because this is all just really basic equipment, starter vessels. Probably wouldn't take much to make it that way though if I wanted to. But all right, let's leave this towards the back because that way we can just get right off the ramp if we need to. And we'll put the jet up in front there. I might want to grab just a little bit more fuel for the capital vessel too. Let's do that now before I forget. So we'll go to base, output, warp shuttle, and let's just put another 200 or so in there, ish. We only have one rocket launcher. Ah, crap! What are we missing? Or is it still just cooking up? No, it looks like we're short something. What is it? Capacitor device. Alright, what does a capacitor device require? That's going to be this, right? Oscillator. What's an oscillator require? Sathium. Sathium ingot, to be precise. And only 2. Man, I sure wished that I had a deconstructor right now. Low on food? How's that even possible with all the food we have? Here, let's actually eat some fresh food. And if we get sick, we got stuff to deal with it. Have some fresh fruit. That is so delicious. Nom nom. That takes too damn long though, doesn't it? To get filled up. How about some pizza? Oh yeah, that was delicious. We'll pop a pizza and let's pop a veggie burger. All right, excellent. That fills us all the way up. We have 18 energy bars with us, but we have 5 rations now. So I think I'm going to put the energy bars back in there, and let's take 3 rations with us. I love it. Is this still making rations? Yeah, it is. Okay. We're going to put the... got a crap ton of copper and promethium, but I just don't have much sathium. I mean, we could go mine it if we wanted to. And we might have to at some point. Okay, let's see. Are we ready to do this? Well, no. We still gotta... We need 2 sathium ingots. Where the hell are we gonna get 2 sathium ingots without having to go actually mine the crap? There was a dude at the Talon Bazaar that was selling some ingots, but I don't know if he was selling sathium. I thought he was selling the more basic stuff. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna have 1 rocket launcher for starters until we can come up with more sathium. It'll have to do. It will have to do. Let's spawn this little sucker in. Here we go. There she is. There she is. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to put the I'm like totally, my mind is just brain farting big time right now. We want to go here. Prefab. Okay, so this has a cargo box. Oh, it does have a fridge. That's good. And a small ammo box. So let's go... I guess we put all this stuff in our own inventory, didn't we? Okay. So let's put all this stuff in here. So we've got the ammo in there. Oh, we didn't really make very many rockets, though, either, did we? Jeez Louise, okay. You know what? I might hold off. Well, no. Let's see if there's a place that we can actually put that. Let's just see if that's a possibility here. All right. In the cargo box, let's put a little bit of fuel. So we're going to go to the base, and we're going to go to the output. And we can't put a lot of fuel in here just because, you know, it's not a lot of weight on this thing. So we'll put 40 in there. And then let's go and let's fill the tank up too. All right, so that takes care of that. Now, I want to get it up off the ground just a little ways here. This really is a nice looking little jet. I've always liked this little jet here. All right, so we want to put the 2 Gatlings probably just on the wings here. And we can line it up with those Gatlings there. Okay, so that gives us 4 Gatlings, which is packs a pretty good punch for drones anyway. Now, what the hell are we going to do with the rocket launcher? Let's lower her back down here. Can we put it up on top here? We don't want to put it on the cockpit because that causes problems, as we learned the hard way. Okay, if we're going to put it on top, we're going to have to change the blocks up a little bit. 'Cause I do not like stuff floating in the air in this game. It just bugs the hell out of me. That's an O2 station. Oh yeah, we got to fill this thing up with O2 also, don't we? Okay, close that. So we're going to take these up. And we'll set them back down. Oh, this is hardened steel too. Nice. That's always a good thing. Do we just want to make these normal square blocks? What could we do that would look a little bit nicer than just normal stupid square blocks? How about if we... maybe do this? No, that isn't going to look good. Well, actually, hold on. We could do it this way, though. Yeah, I think that works. I think that works. We'll just paint everything black. These, though, need to be textured. It's a little weird looking, but I think it'll do the job. Are we gonna have challenges getting into here? Oh no, we got it. We got this. We got this. Let's get some O2 in the jet. Oxygen. Let's go to the little guys. I've got so many of these little guys right now. And then we'll go back to this cargo box and we'll just put... Okay, so that pretty much fills that guy all the way up. But we have a second cargo box too. This thing doesn't have controllers or extensions on it, but that's okay. We don't really need... The only thing this is for is popping drones. That's all it's really for. So we don't really need the extensions for what we need to do. Now, the other thing we might consider doing is that cockpit has 900 hit points. We could put an armored cockpit on. Nah, you know what? I think that's okay. I think that's okay. We're gonna avoid getting hit as much as possible, anyways, in this. So, because the problem is, if we add an armored cockpit, then we're gonna add significantly more weight to the little ship too, and we want it to perform well. We've already added more weight to it. Let's just take it for a quick test run here. See, it definitely feels heavier now because we added some stuff to it. But, I mean, it's still definitely flyable. It's not, like, way overloaded. Okay. I like it. That rocket does look a little bit janky sticking up in the air, but you know what we'll do? When we can make two of them, we'll put them under the wings. So I'll change that up later. Now, I do have a modified version of this jet that I did in in season 1 of Alpha 10, but it's a little more expensive than what we can afford right now. We might have to put the miner over the thruster there to make enough room here. I don't like covering thrusters, and eventually we're not going to be able to anyway. This will work as long as we can get in the door. I don't know if we can, though. That's just one way to find out. Not quite. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to move this back, or at least I know the game doesn't care if I cover the thruster. It's just more of a, I guess you'd call it a role-playing thing or whatever. What if we turn it sideways? But like I said, the game will care. I mean, from what I've been told, they are eventually going to make it so you cannot block thrusters. And I don't know how long, when that's going to start happening, but we might as well just start playing that way now. Of course, I already do play that way, but supposedly we can put transparent grates in front of thrusters when they make that change, which makes sense, but we can't block it with anything else. All right, now we can back her up and whoop, and have enough room to get in the door there. Excellent. Okay, do we have everything we need to take off and go on a little bit of an adventure here? Let's double check. Let's do our pre-flight check. So we have, you know what? We need to rename this jet too. None of this pre-tier fab baloney stuff. So let's see. What do we want to name this guy? The one that I upgraded in season 1, I named it Lil Stealth, which I thought was an appropriate name for this ship. Right here. So yeah, it's quite a bit modified. It's even got a shield generator on it and more weaponry and more thrusters and stuff. But you know, the thing that's holding me up from getting this is the Erestrum and the Zascosium. I just don't have the means to obtain those right at this moment. So even though it's not very much. So let's see what we could do. We'll just call this I don't know. We'll call it, how about stealthy? That's pretty lame, but it's better than prefab blah 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 blah. Okay, so that's stealthy. Now let's double check, make sure stealthy has everything it needs. So we've got oxygen, we've got fuel, we've got ammo, plenty of ammo there. Well, we don't have plenty of rocket ammo, but we have plenty of Gatling ammo. So stealthy's good to go. Let's take a look at the Camel Miner. Well, we've already checked the Camel Miner, so we know it's good to go. And then, of course, the Warp Shuttle. We put a little extra fuel. We got a couple extra cores in there and a whole bunch of oxygen. So we are good to go in the Warp Shuttle, including 1,500 more rounds for the miniguns. I think we're ready, guys. We ourselves have 2 stacks of O2, and we have 3 emergency rations, which should last us for a very long time. We've got plenty of charges. We are low on ammo, though, on projectile round ammo. Yeah, we are, aren't we? Not really planning on getting into the combat myself with this trip, but you never know, right? You never know what's going to happen. So yeah, let's just go make a little bit more of that. I have plenty of shotgun rounds, and we've got 61 sniper rounds, which I think is probably adequate. I just want to make a little more of the projectiles. What's the output on that? 50. Okay. Excellent. Might as well top our food off. Still making rations there, so we got 4 more. Very nice. Let's see, to top the food off, let's do a sandwich. And then let's do a fried veggie. There we go, we're topped off. Okay, so we need to replace our sandwich. Let's make 2 of each of those. We ate a veggie burger earlier. Why we did when we have a meat burger, don't ask me, but I just did it anyway. And then let's make a few more of those. Oh, you know what? We don't have any cereal, so let's make some cereal. Do I have ham in there? No, we need some ham too. Let's make some ham. And I think that's everything that we can currently make. There's still like waffles and things like that in the pie. Do I have a pie already? Oh, I do have a pie. Okay, good. All right, looking good, looking good. Let's see, how much time do we have? Oh, shoot, we're out of time. Of course we're out of time. We're always out of time. Doggone it. All right, guys. Well, what we're going to do in the next episode then is we are going to go travel to a new system. We're going to pop some drones and maybe do some salvaging. But our main objective is going to be to get back to at least neutral status with the Polaris so we can start doing quests for them. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment and share out the video. Those things do help, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, once again, I just want to remind you that I am gone from October the 14th to through October the 23rd. Towards the end of that time while I'm gone, there may be a lull with the videos, but as soon as I get back on the 23rd, we will jump right back in and keep them cranking out. All right? Catch you in the next episode. Bye.